Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's go ahead and get started with an angel number message. I'm going to pull two cards for you guys. We'll take this one and let's take this one here. Okay, we have the number 818 and it says infinity. Okay, life is a never-ending loop. So one cycle in your life is ending, but another is beginning. And this has been a theme that I feel like a lot of the signs have had in these readings. You can check out your moon sign and your rising sign as well as your sun sign when you're watching these videos. But just know that in fact, I think I even labeled the Leo video, an ending is, what happened is, endings lead the way to new beginnings. And that's exactly what the infinity sign is. So when you see the number 8, you see how it makes that's the infinity sign. And just know that you are always loved and supported throughout each one of these cycles. Your angels, your guides, and your ancestors are with you, loving you along the way and trying to guide you. You also have 957, go forth. Stick with your decisions. Okay, Aquarius, it's time for you to make a choice, make a decision, and stick to your guns. And before you do that, ask your guides and your ancestors for a sign. If you're not feeling really clear or confident about what direction you need to go, simply pray and ask for a sign from God, and you're going to get it. You just have to open your mind and your ears and your heart in order to receive it, okay? Okay, I've already shuffled the cards. Well, let me give them one more really good shuffle here. If you guys are new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, I hope you'll decide to do so. Okay, and please like this video. That helps the algorithm of my channel. Okay, in the past, Aquarius, you have the 5 of Pentacles, beautiful. You have the High Priestess reversed. 5 of Pentacles is reversed as well. And the 4 of Pentacles. In your present, you have the Strength card, Leo energy. Justice, Libra energy. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of major arcana here. And the Wheel of Fortune, upright, beautiful. We have the Queen of Pentacles in your what is coming for you. She's reversed. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. And what your guides and ancestors want you to know, we have the 10 of Cups reversed. The Knight of Wands. And the Queen of Swords reversed. That's your queen too, so that's interesting that she showed up. Okay, before we get into this, let's pull some more oracle cards. Let's see what your theme is going to be for the next week. You have Hold Your Vision. And I feel like that goes really well with Stick with Your Decision, Aquarius. That's the fixed moon. And y'all are a fixed sign. So once you make your mind up, you usually are really good about sticking to it. But this is definitely telling you, hold that dream near and dear to your heart and hold that vision that you have for yourself in high regard. When you feel like things aren't going the way they should or they're not moving fast enough, hang on to that vision and hang on to that dream, because that's going to motivate you and remind you to get out there and show up for yourself every single day. Now, you also have emotions are running high. We are going to have a new moon this week. And new moon is my favorite time of the month with the moon cycles. I love the idea of new beginnings and getting a reset and a do-over. And we get that chance every 28 days. But emotions are running high. Keep yours in check. Keep a cool head and think logically about life. Okay, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Now, we also have attraction. So some of you might be feeling an intense attraction this week. If you've met someone new and you're at that really exciting new phase, enjoy that. This is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So stay present in the moment and stay really invested in your relationships, Aquarius. I know sometimes it's very easy for y'all to detach. And when you get focus in another area of your life. I feel like I'm married to an Aquarius, so trust me, I know that of which I speak. You can sometimes put your emotions or your love, maybe, not that it's not important, but you tend to focus on your vision, holding that vision. That's okay. I want you to do that, but you also need to remember to make the people in your life feel loved and appreciated and cared for. Now you also have forgiving and learning. So if you have any conflict with a relationship in your life, whether it's romantic, a work relationship, a friendship, just know forgiveness is important, and all of these things are lessons in life. So it's important to learn from them as well. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so deal with whatever heartaches you've had to deal with. You do have the Three of Swords on the table here. So that can be dealing with heartbreak, and maybe that's a theme that some of you are dealing with. Let's get into what your tarot cards are trying to tell you for the week. This is kind of telling us that you're moving away from a hard time. So if you've recently gone through a breakup, Aquarius, or maybe a loss of some sort, maybe a job or a friendship, you might still be reeling from that a little bit. And sometimes when it's a significant relationship or a significant event, it's meant to stay with us for a while. So don't just try to squash that by putting it, squashing it down and not feeling the emotions. It's best to work through that pain and that heartache, and just know that the fives are all about challenges and the lessons that we learn from them. Let's get a clarifier for these cards. Give this a good shuffle. Cut the deck and go from there. Another five. So we have a five, clarifying a five. But I feel like this is the card that tells us when somebody has wronged us and hurt us. And in this instance, that's the energy this card is giving me. It's also the card of winning at any cost. Whether you're the victim or whether you are the person who has shown this energy to someone, or if you have done someone wrong, it's important to forgive yourself first, forgive other people, and then learn the lesson. And remember that forgiveness doesn't mean sitting with that and taking that. It just means you release that so that you're not taking it into your next relationship, or that you're not letting it rule your day. So make sure that you are coming to terms with a betrayal or a loss of some sort, so that you are ready for the next step, which is opening yourself up again. I feel like y'all have not been listening to your intuition. When this card is reversed, we are not opening ourselves up to our highest and greatest good. You need to listen to what your heart is telling you, what your gut is telling you. Sometimes Aquarius can be very logic-minded. The King of Swords is your significator in the tarot deck, which is all about logic and mental clarity. And sometimes it's easy for you to detach from your intuition. I want you to get back in touch with it, because it's not going to steer you wrong. Let's get a clarifier for that. The Two of Wands. It's time for you to open yourself up to your intuition. Is going to open you up for new opportunities, because you're going to be more in touch with what your joy source, what brings you true happiness and contentment. And that's going to open the door for new opportunities for you moving forward, Aquarius. Now we have the Four of Pentacles as well. You know, they call this the miser card because he's hanging on so tightly to his possessions. And right now I'm feeling like it's you guarding your heart. See how this pentacle is right in front of his heart? And I told you, you do have the Three of Swords here, and forgiving and learning. I feel like you're really protecting yourself right now. The emotions are running high, and you're really protecting yourself from more heartache. That's okay. In fact, I encourage it at this moment, because you need to feel protected and safe in order to heal from whatever has hurt you already. So it's okay for you to sit in that energy. But take some time to be alone Especially if this is a relationship heartache, it's okay for you to take a minute to be by yourself, Aquarius, before jumping into something else. You need to heal, and you need to have that moment of healing so that you don't carry this into your next relationship. Now, in the present, you are really leaning on your own inner strength and courage. And I like that for you, Aquarius. When you are dealing with healing and moving on from heartache, it's important to know that you can take care of yourself. Yeah, you can have other people in your life, and you can have a wonderful support system. If you're blessed with that, that's great. But it's also awesome to know that you can take care of yourself as well. Remember, all of the heartache that the Five of Pentacles can give you is also teaching you important lessons. And that's something that you can carry on into the next chapter. That's where true wisdom comes. You know, and there's another deck that I pull from that says turning knowledge into wisdom. And I feel like that's where we take the lessons that we learn in life and we apply them in our next chapter. That's true wisdom. And I feel like that's also what this inner strength or the strength card is telling you to do. Let's get a clarifier. The Empress, the major arcana, clarifying another major arcana card. So the Empress is here nurturing yourself, self-love, taking care of you, and being your best support system for your goals, your dreams, and your heart. And you need that right now, Aquarius. Whatever heartache you're going through, you need to know that you're there for yourself, that you're going to get yourself through it, and you're going to be your own support system, as well as if you're blessed to have good people around you that can provide that support as well. Now you have the Justice card, Libra energy. And this is a karmic card. This is the card of whatever you put out in life is going to come back to you. So even if you are dealing with heartache, I want you to remember not to take revenge, not to dwell on spitefulness, and just put good energy out there. That's why it's so important for you to take this time to heal and to take care of your own heart. Hold your vision. I really feel like this is you taking care of the most important space for you right now, taking care of your heart. When the Justice card shows up, remember, it can also be about dealings with the law. So whenever it does show up in a reading, I always warn people, don't speed, don't take risks, don't do irresponsible behavior, because you can absolutely have this come back tenfold on you. Let's get a clarifier. We have the Seven of Swords. This is the card of betrayal. And I really feel like this is somebody that is betraying you, Aquarius, but it absolutely could also be an Aquarius giving someone else betrayal. That's where I tell you, watch the karma. Watch what you're creating. Watch what you're sending out into the world, because it is going to come back into your own. And whoever has hurt you, Aquarius, just know that what goes around comes around. And sometimes it's really nice to see them get their karma too. I know. I don't wish things on people, but, it is kind of nice to see it come back. And with the Wheel of Fortune, have it show up in their life. They will get theirs. You don't have to take revenge on someone, because it's going to come back into their life. You're having a lot of karma cards show up, and the Wheel of Fortune is a card of what goes around comes around. Think about that wheel. So make sure that you're putting good out there so that good comes back to you. I love when the Wheel of Fortune shows up upright, because it's telling us that good things are coming our way. And I feel like you are very deserving of that right now, Aquarius. I feel like you've been through a rough time, and you're just trying to nurture yourself and get through the cycle so that you have the new beginning. And I do feel like the second half of 2025 is going to be better for everybody. So I hope that you have that to look forward to. But you're going to be blessed. The Wheel of Fortune is about blessings, and about blessings coming to you, especially when it's upright like this. Beautiful. We have the King of Pentacles. He's the master manifester. I really want you to focus on what you want to call into your life, and really put your energy into that right now. Don't worry about so much what has been done to you, but worry about what you can take and move forward, how you can make your own life, be your own best friend, and make your own karma and your own happiness and your own prosperity, because the King of Pentacles knows how to do that. Now, what is coming for you with the Queen of Pentacles? She's reversed, and I always tell people when she shows up reversed, there could be a situation around your household that could rock your world a little bit. That might be what some of these cards, these karmic cards, are coming into play. But it's also about the tangible world and about being good with finances and frugal. When she's reversed like this, you may have made a bad purchase. Maybe you splurged a little bit. I want you to be good with your money at this week coming up, Aquarius. It's important for you to be smart with your money. You never know when something's going to throw a wrench in the gears. And just, if you don't have anything in savings, I want you to really, really be careful this week. Follow your gut. Remember, your high priestess, she was reversed over here in the past, but going forward, you are going to be listening to your intuition and following her and knowing that she's your best friend right now. She's going to guide you, and you need to listen to the intuitive hunches that you get, especially around your money and your finances, okay? Here is the card of heartbreak that we've been dealing with, that we've been talking about and referencing here. Forgiveness and learning going forward. I want you, to, if you've had some betrayal, some heartache, I want you to take the time now to focus on yourself, focus on your healing, and know that this is just a season. But it's time for, you're going to bounce back from this, Aquarius, and you're going to come back stronger than ever, okay? Take some time to do the introspective work that is needed when you suffer a loss or when you go through a hard time. The Hermit is about finding the answers on your own. And I kind of said that back here. I forget when, maybe it was with the Strength card, that you need to be your own best friend and you need to do the work right now to take care of you. I want you to go within and look for the answers of what that's going to mean, because this is a general reading. It's going to mean something different for each one of you. But just know the answers are lying within, and you're going to bounce back from this, and you're going to come back even better. I want you to really, like I said with this Queen of Pentacles up here, it's time to balance your finances. When the Two of Pentacles shows up, I always tell people, make sure that you don't have more going out than coming in when it comes to your money. So this is about balancing checkbooks and checking accounts and making sure that everything is balanced in life. Your finances, your emotions, your friendships. Balance is key. And that is also the message of the Justice card. This is Libra energy. And what is Libra? The scales, which is balance. It's important for you to find emotional and physical balance this week. Let's get a clarifier. We have the Judgment card, using good judgment. You're going to balance your intuition and your head with, like I said before, your significator is the King of Swords, who is the most logical thinker in the deck. But it's time for you to balance head information, head knowledge with heart knowledge and with your gut and following your intuition, okay? So your angels want you to know moving forward that it's important for you to find balance in your home life as well. If you have been putting too much energy into work and not paying enough attention to what's going on at home, you're going to feel that in your home life. If you have been too focused on what's going on at home that your finances are suffering, that's going to make your home life suffer as well. So find that balance and make sure that your partner is being taken care of, and make sure that your needs are being met as well, Aquarius, because your needs are just as important as your partner's. We have the Seven of Cups as the clarifier. Dream big. You may not be dreaming big enough for this household. You may be wanting to buy a bigger house, buy a better car, and a lot of times those dreams are what motivate us to get our butts out of bed and get us to work, or get a second job if we need to make our finances, be balanced. Make sure that there's enough money coming in that's not being taken as it's going out the door. So remember that. Now you have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is taking action, going after your goals and dreams, and having a little bit of fun while you're doing it. The Sagittarius card, the Knight of Wands, he likes to have fun. He likes to get out into the world and have a good time. And you have to remember to do that. Don't focus entirely on your heartache this week. Yes, you do need to have time to go within and find the answers, but you also need to have some fun while you're doing it, Aquarius. Let's get a clarifier. You have that Four of Pentacles, guarding your heart, guarding your finances. So at least, if you are going to go out, make sure that you just keep your priorities straight, and make sure that you are not overspending, and make sure that your partner feels valued and loved as well. Make sure that there's balance. Remember, that's key this week. We have the Queen of Swords. This is your queen, and she's reversed. So watch how you're talking to other people this week. Watch how you're talking to yourself. The Queen of Swords can be sharp-tongued, and she can, her delivery can hurt. So watch how you're communicating with people, and watch the messages that you're communicating as well. But remember what I said about seeking logic and seeking a clear mind and clarity as well. Coming up with a plan to move forward. She's a good planner, and I want you to move forward away from the heartache, holding your vision, and making sure the best way that emotions are not running high is to make sure that she is upright, because she's going to stay in control of those emotions. She's a logical thinker. So make sure you get her in the upright position this week. Let's get a clarifier for her. We have the King of Cups. Okay, remember what I said about balancing the head and the heart. This is absolutely where you need to put your focus this week, guys. Be balanced. Listen to your intuition, but listen to your logic. Try to combine the two and find balance in that. That's going to be so important for y'all this week. I need to give you your affirmations for calling in wealth and abundance. I am. The two most powerful words that you can say are I am. Remember, words are spells. I always caution people about that. I am knowledgeable, resourceful, and competent. I already have everything I need to achieve my dreams. Okay, take a screenshot of that, Aquarius. Hang on to that for this week. Oh, and this one, you guys are the third reading that this card has showed up for. I rise to any challenge that comes my way. Every experience helps me to evolve and grow into a better person. So all this heartache that you're feeling in the week, know that it's going to make you that much stronger and that much wiser. And you're going to take that forward into the next chapter of life, and you're going to make it work for you, okay? Okay, Aquarius, I hope this reading made sense to you. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit the like button, and I will see you back here again with another video. Bye-bye.